Coming up next on North Michigan Profiles, Sunrise Cable Network sits down with Christian Tellini, Northeast Michigan native and since July 1st, 2019, the new full-time agricultural educator at MSU Extension, Presque Isle County. Hello everyone, I'm David LaClair and welcome to another edition of North Michigan Profiles on Sunrise Cable Network. We're at the Michigan State University Extension office in Rogers City with Christian Tellini, Onaway native and brand new full-time agricultural educator here at MSU Extension. Christian, thank you for taking some time to join us today.
David, thanks. Good talking to you.
I'm here at the PIE&G headquarters in Onaway with President and CEO Tom Sobek. Tom, thanks for taking some time to join us today.
You're welcome, David. Thank you for having me.
Hello everyone, I'm David LaClair and welcome to a new edition of North Michigan Profiles on Sunrise Cable Network. Today we're at Onaway Outfitters inside the former Parrots Outpost store here in downtown Onaway, and I am pleased to be sitting right next to brand new co-owner Roger Marsh. Roger, thank you for taking some time to join us. We're outside Onaway High School right now at the practice fields with head coach Jim Cleaver. Jim, thanks for taking some time to join us today.
No problem.
Don't you hate when you leave for work in the morning to find you can't see out of your frosty windshield? Nothing if he spritzes a vinegar water can't fix. Take a spray bottle with about 3/4 solution of vinegar and the other quarter water and spray it all over the front windshield. Now I'm sure nobody's a stranger to being locked out of their car due to a frozen shut door. Solution? Try a little cooking spray along the rubber seals of your car door and rub it in with some paper towel. Lake Winter Burn Camp is one of 2 annual camps hosted each year by the Great Lakes Burn Camp for Kids, providing a free camp weekend with countless opportunities for burn victims ages 6 through 17 to forget their troubles or the degree of their burns and just be a kid. And every year, various outside organizations partake in raising funds for the cause, including the 211 Bar and Grill of Onaway, which held a burn camp benefit spaghetti dinner a week before this year's winter camp on Sunday, February 9th.
I actually helped start the camp 25 years ago. I'm a retired City of Jackson firefighter, and while I was a firefighter is when I started the camp. We do 2 camps a year, a summer camp and a winter camp, and it lets the kids come together and be with each other. This will be our 5th year for the winter camp at the UAW. We used to do it in a different location. About 5 years ago, we found the United Auto Workers Conference Education Center at Black Lake and fell in love with it, and it's been a great marriage between them and us for the last 5 years.
Mike came in there, the director came in for dinner, and we ended up talking about it. And I had a good friend back when I was growing up that got burned, and we just started talking. One thing led to another, and I said, hey, I'd be more than glad to help out. We gave it a shot in the first benefit. Everybody around the lake and the community stepped up and donated so much stuff that we couldn't stop doing it. So we have a 50-50 raffle going on. We have a Chinese auction, a silent auction, a spaghetti dinner, the homemade spaghetti sauce my mom makes, and homemade Italian sausage. So all the proceeds go to the kids and whatever we can do to help them out. It's officially started at 3, but we had people waiting at the door at 11:30. So the community here, they give so much, it's just unbelievable.
Some of these kids come from nothing. You know, they don't even have their own jackets, their own snow boots, and these guys, they go through a checklist of everything these kids need, and whatever they need, they buy, and it's theirs. They get to keep it. You know, it doesn't cost the kid a dime.
Thank you for being here for Great Lakes School.
He's one of the, should be 64 kids that you're helping for our winter camp next weekend, so thank you very much.
It was a special evening for the graduating class of 2020 at Onaway High School, as the City of Onaway and 2020 class advisors worked together to acknowledge our graduating seniors for their yearly send-off despite the COVID-19 pandemic. The morning of May 13th opened as the City of Onaway DPW and volunteers from Presque Isle Electric and Gas were out on M68 hanging banners to acknowledge each of this year's graduating seniors.
They came to us and asked us if we'd be willing to put up banners with the seniors on there instead of the normal banners we put up, and we liked the idea, so we took it to Kelly, and of course they approved it. The seniors, they kind of got gypped a little bit on their senior year here, so if we can give them just a little bit of
honor. That's what we'll do.
It all started with one of our senior parents sharing an idea that some banners were being hung for athletes, senior athletes. Our whole community adopted every one of our seniors and provided gifts of all sorts to them that we are going to present to the kids tonight. So it has really been a community effort, and the three of us are just more than overwhelmed with how much support we've gotten to be able to do this tonight.
I've been super excited just to see all the people, all my classmates, because I've been stuck at home. And it's just nice to be able to interact with people and just see everyone and just getting honored by the community.
Really excited. It's going to be one of those memories we can look back on, and having the whole town and community support us is really, really nice to see. I'm excited.
We have arranged for all the students to meet in their cars at the high school. We are practicing the social distancing rule. They are going to be escorted by our local law enforcement. We will have Forest Waverly Fire Department, Onaway Fire Department, and Millersburg Fire Department. We will lead the kids through town. Basically, it's going to be, since it would have been their last week of school, it's going to be their senior send-off.
And how long would you say these banners will be up in town?
That's a good question. We haven't really discussed how long. You know, hopefully for the whole month of May, maybe part of June, if not the whole month of June, since everything's going to be pushed back a little bit with open houses, and maybe more family will be able to come into town to see them. But we want to thank everybody for all your support.
Welcome to SRCN Outdoors. Every year in mid-October, the Sheboygan County-based North Country Sportsman's Club takes part in a statewide effort to get veterans and the disabled out to the woods for a special weekend for early firearm deer hunting. After taking another couple hours break after lunch, I met back with Wayne Stahl in Indian River to go back to his blind on Saturday evening southeast of Onaway.
Now, Wayne, how many years have you been taking part in this hunt?
Disability hunt for 4 years.
Wow. And what do you enjoy most about coming back each year?
You know, the guys and gals that both hunt and put it on gives you a friendship, connection. I was always really healthy when I got sick. You know, I couldn't walk for a while. I couldn't drive. I still have to drive limited. As you know, I'm back behind the wheel now, but I have to be very careful. And you know, it's fun of it.
And despite being a windy afternoon with no deer in sight, we did manage to see a large group of turkeys who continued hanging around for at least an hour. Finally, as it was starting to near 6, Wayne pointed out a group of deer starting to make their way into our view across the pond.
Yeah, she's down.
Wayne then called Jay to help retrieve the deer which had fallen back into the reeds in the marsh.
You're on your way. We'll wait in the blind for you, okay? Alrighty, okay. Alright. He's excited. He's like, David got it on film. No way. They were real nervous. I was going to wait till they got to that birch tree, but we couldn't wait. One of them ran already because they got the wind swirling, spooked them.
Yeah. How many were there? Four.
No bucks. But I have permission from the landowner to shoot a doe.
Wow.
I'm glad I didn't go any farther.
You'd have been swimming, or was that
about 10 feet deep?
David would have been swimming?
Congratulations, Wayne, on your doe harvest Saturday night, as well as all hunters who were successfully able to harvest a deer over the weekend. And finally, a big thank you to all landowners and volunteers who helped make this year's 2018 Handy-Capable Hunt possible. To see pictures from previous hunts, as well as learn more year-round about the North Country Sportsman's Club, be sure to check them out online on Facebook and at ncsportsmans.com. Thanks again for joining us for SRCN Outdoors on your source for local Northeast Michigan adventures, Sunrise Cable Network. Until next time for North Michigan Profiles, I'm David LaClair. Thank you again for watching on your source for all things local, Sunrise Cable Network.